Hello guys, gals and non-binary pals. This is a little video showing some of the voluntary work I do as a coastal guardian with Scottish Islands Federation and Scottish Coastal Cleanup. This was a collaboration with Skye Beachcleans and Ocean Recovery Project, who are going to recycle some of the marine litter. What I'm doing here is I am collecting lots of microplastics from a relatively small area. This part of the video took around an hour before my phone died. And in that time I collected probably around 2 kilograms of very small fine plastics. Mostly those were filaments from fishing net and rope, net clippings, pieces from net repair from trawl nets, and also some aquaculture gear from mussel farming and fish farming. So as you can see, it was quite challenging conditions. We had a lot of wind, we had a lot of rain. You can see here in this video, we've moved to a different shore on a different day, equally wet, equally windy. But what I'm doing there, I'm in the centre, is moving what have been wind-blown plastics from the shore. So we're not actually on the beach, but further up the shore. And some of that has been embedded in soil and has now got plants growing through it. So we were picking up things that were in date, going back to 1989 was the oldest date of a piece that I found. Oh, and look, everyone else left because it was windy, and then these two idiots stayed behind to collect the very last of the microplastics from under the soil. We just couldn't give up. I actually had a great time, even though I was really wet and really cold. But a lot of this is really hard work and it's really tough, and it's very, very difficult to show just how much work and effort goes into some of these volunteer days. This is the third day. Again, I tried a time lapse to try and give some level of explanation for how long it takes to collect all of this stuff. I realise that my filming skills maybe need a bit of work. Obviously, that is me just like racing around in the background. However, we did have like 12 to 15 members of the team, and please imagine all of them at various points on the beach doing exactly the same thing. And by the end of it, we had collected on this day alone around 1.5 tonnes, and in total, I will get the totals for you, but I'm going to estimate at least 5 tonnes, very possibly more, and predominantly of fishing and aquaculture gear. So this is just kind of a snapshot to show what sort of volunteer work I do and why it's really important when I talk about marine conservation to acknowledge the difference between perhaps beaches that you might be more used to seeing and some of these remote coasts in the west coast of Scotland and the islands. So thank you very much for listening. I really appreciate it. And yeah, if you can support any of these projects or your local beach cleaning group, either through donations, I'll put the link for Scottish Coastal Cleanup at the bottom, or through volunteering with your local group in any way whatsoever. Or if you're an artist and you want to get in touch and you want to collaborate, I do save as much as possible of these materials to be used for artworks, and I will do a feature on that at some point in the future. So yeah, thanks for listening, and yeah, till next time.